Welcome back, you cute motherfuckers.
Oh, he's
We
going.
love
All
you.
right. Okay.
We love you here at the Out of Pocket Anime Podcast.
Different energy going today. Not sure
Very
if I like
different,
it. Yeah. Continue on.
sensual energy.
Yeah.
And we got a special, mm, 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 mm,
This is
special,
weird.
special
I'm sorry, guys.
side episode.
I'm 100% sure he thinks this is funny.
And we're getting into Demon Slayer, the Hashira training arc. And
All right. Thank you. And
specifically,
he's back to normal.
specifically the first episode, man. They showed it,
Yeah.
man. It's finally here. You're not
Yeah.
hype?
And well, I am hype, but what I was gonna say is I'm hype that they actually told you what you were gonna see in theaters this time around. I
Right.
talk about it all the time. Anytime we
Every
mention the
single time.
movies, anytime we mention any movies, mentioned my disappointment in Swordsmith Village arc. I
Yeah.
didn't realize that that's what they were going to show.
And you are not alone, good sir.
I
You
don't
are
think
not
so. There
alone.
are a lot of people
There
upset about it.
right,
I
from
don't.
what
I don't
you
know if there was enough to say majority, but a lot of
uh
people.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you wouldn't be considering what you did end up seeing. So,
Yeah,
I
and
didn't watch it at that time,
see,
but
and this time I was happy to go see it, and it didn't bother me because I knew what I was going to see. You know what
right.
I mean? It's
Yeah.
weird. It's a real fine line between spoilers. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Because I couldn't look it up the first time. Just like if they
Yeah.
did it again
Don't
this
want to
time,
do that.
they would have got me again. They would have
Rule
got me
number 1 of
again.
anime watching, never look shit up, all right?
Ever. Ever. Dude, we were fact checking ourselves on a couple of theories that we had earlier today.
Yeah.
And I was very careful about what I put in the search bar, and only one of us did it. So that way, if our night was ruined, it wasn't going to be both of us.
Right. Well, and this is an interesting episode because this is the first time where we can't go back and review that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I
What do you
guess we
mean?
could go back to the theater and watch it over and over and over again, but I only
Oh,
watched this once.
you mean like yeah, like going on to Crunchyroll and rewatching
and,
it and stuff like
and
that. Yeah, that's
prepping and
true.
all that stuff. So
Yeah.
I wanted to make that known to our audience that there may be some things we missed.
Yep.
We've only seen it once. This is a first impression
Yep. And neither of us went
discussion.
alone either.
Right. You went with Kai,
Yep. Yep. I went with my
which,
son.
for those
For
that
you
don't
guys,
know,
yeah, for those of you guys who don't know, my son, he is 13 years old. And then you
mhm.
went with Big Daddy Benji, who's
Yes.
been on the pod before.
Shout
Yes,
out to Big
sir.
Daddy Benji.
Shout outs
Yeah.
to Big Daddy
And
Benji.
another point to him is I'll actually have his channel link below. I want to give him another shout out.
Yes, sir.
And he did an episode with us on Shangri-La. He's gonna do another one. We're gonna do a 3-part series to
Yep.
Shangri-La
Yep.
for
That's the
season
idea.
1.
Yep.
So he'll be back on the pod soon. He recently started his workout kind of goofy vlogging styled channel. So I'll have that
He's
link
a good
below.
dude, guys.
Check him
He's a
out.
I really enjoyed him.
Yeah, and he
Yeah,
recently moved
he's one
from
of Blackie's friends, by the way.
right. He recently moved from Texas over to Arizona. So now, eventually, when we get a studio, we'll have him be a guest in our
Absolutely.
studio eventually one day.
Hell
So
yeah.
definitely shout out to him. And we watched it in theaters. We
Yeah, no,
watched it in dub.
okay,
Did
you
you
watch
watch
it
it
in
in
dub.
dub?
I did watch it in dub, and I think we talked about it before. And I think we both agreed that if we're gonna go see something in theaters, like on a
Mm-hmm.
big screen, I want to be able to watch it. I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
have to read it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Although I will say Demon Slayer, I don't mind like either way. That's
yeah.
one I can take both ways.
I could. Whoa,
Um,
what you mean by that?
you know exactly what I mean
You
by
could
that.
take both ways. What you
Ladies,
Wait,
men,
wait,
what's up,
wait.
dudes?
This man got a little too much of Mitsuri.
Hey, there's enough Shane for everybody. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
They don't
Comedy
call you
Hashira is here,
the
baby.
they don't call you the the comedy Ashura for nothing.
I don't know what that has to do with this, but I'll take it.
I don't
I'll
know
take
either,
it.
but it sounded
Uh,
nice.
yeah, it did. But no, they but like it's really like because you know we have the debate after we watch every single one because typically our first time through, if we're keeping up on it, we watch it
Correct.
in sub, and then we'll go
Yes.
back when we get ready for our reviews to watch
Yeah.
what we can in dub
Hmm.
to make sure we didn't miss too much.
Yeah.
And so we get to hear them both, which is a
Yeah.
rarity. Not many people do that. Some people
Correct.
just prefer one over the other.
Yeah.
We get to talk about them both, and I think Demon Slayer is one where they're both so close and
Yeah.
they're both pretty good, that I could have it either way.
I could have this one either way as well. I think subbed is slightly better, but not by much. And from the
I
consensus
would
of
agree with
people
that.
I meet, and this is just out and about at a store, at a mall, like I was buying
So
a
not
car,
not in
shooting the
Japan.
shit. Not in Japan. This is
Okay, what
America.
Japanese would be
R-
their regular.
The regular,
That
right?
would
They're
be their
not watching
dubbed.
dubbed.
They get it
Yeah,
originally and dubbed.
right. And the people I talk to out in the just random, I don't even want to say the community because it's not like I'm talking to these people at a convention or anything,
Right.
but just out and about people who I run into that watch anime, every single one of them say they prefer sub and they rarely prefer dub.
Yeah. Also, guys, we appreciate you. We appreciate all of you guys. Thank you guys for watching. As always, make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. With that being said,
Ding.
please stop being weirdos at conventions. Okay?
Okay, buddy.
You brought it up and you're like, I don't talk to people at conventions. In my head, I go, I didn't really want to talk to people at the
Okay, dude.
conventions.
This guy.
There's a
You're
lot
one
of
of them,
weirdos.
Comedy Hashira. You're
Okay?
one of them.
I'm saying they don't all have to, like, we could be more normal as a community. You know what I mean? Like, shower when you're gonna go somewhere. Please, for the fucking love of God, shower.
You find some stinky people?
It's a common occurrence at
I haven't smelled
conventions.
anybody.
I can't stop smelling people.
That's crazy. You got that tanjiro scent now, huh? You
Yep.
got that tanjiro
Yep.
nose,
And
that
guess
Earl
what? Y'all
Kodaki
smell like
nose.
shitty people. So please
Okay.
shower.
Okay.
Please shower.
I can
Okay.
smell your ass cheeks
Yeah.
way over here,
You
buddy.
smell like you need a shower.
Is that what you
All
were
right.
saying when you were checking people in at the Uwu Con? You're like, here's your back.
Dude.
Jesus Christ, my boy.
Honestly, I will add
Go back and shower.
that was actually a lot more enjoyable than I thought it would be.
Yeah, you should
Checking
tell me
people
you
in.
had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I had a blast bullshitting with people and talking with people about
Yeah.
their cosplays and stuff like that. It was a lot more fun than I thought it'd be. I'm definitely gonna start volunteering at least once a year at conventions just to talk with people.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun convo to have,
Yeah.
especially if you can get people who watch anime. I love talking to people who watch anime.
Oh
It's
yeah,
absolutely
absolutely.
it is
Yeah.
one of the funnest
Yeah,
things, and
because go ahead. Go ahead.
it always reminds me of why we started this because of our conversations were getting so fun to have in regards to
Right.
what we were
That is
watching at the
exactly
time
why. Yeah.
that it reminds me when I do go out in the community and talk to people and hear their opinions. I tend to let them speak in regards to opinions. I don't give too many of mine, but I do kind of comment on here and there, and it's really fun to see everyone's different perspective.
I literally let it fly, baby. I let it fly.
Usopp can suck my dick.
Who's your favorite character? Usopp. Oh, so you're a trash human being. Cool.
All right. Uh, but back to the movie and watching it in
Yeah.
theaters.
Enough about the conventions.
Right.
Love y'all guys. I'm just playing with you. I'm just
Yeah.
playing with you.
A lot of
But
hype for this, man. You were saying that you're super duper hyped for the Hashira training more than any other arc. Am I
yeah,
right?
absolutely. 100%. Are you on that in that same boat?
I think I have the same level of excitement for every single arc because I think they do a
Interesting.
great job of making each arc its own. It doesn't feel like rinse repeat on any of the arcs.
That is
And
true. They do a good job of that. Yeah.
like Rengoku's arc is nothing
Why,
like
dude? Why would you do that? You
nothing.
did that 100% on fucking purpose.
His
He
his is
fucking All
nothing
right, dude. All right. Could you
compared
imagine his
to
training? His training would be the best training. It'd be the best training. Fucking
for
stupid, dude. You're a
sure.
piece of
Yeah,
shit. Way to ruin my
definitely.
night. We didn't talk about
Yeah.
him once in the pre-call.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Yeah,
once.
I had to throw
Fuck
that out
face.
there just for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
But his arc is way different
Yeah.
than any other Hashira's arc because he's actually the only Hashira who's been killed so far.
Right.
So
Now, I do have a question for you as we're starting to get into the movie. So,
yeah,
right, they did the last episode of last season and the
correct.
first episode of this season. That's what they
Yes.
did with the Swordsmith Village arc as well. Do you like that format? Because it
Yeah,
seems like they're gonna stick to that.
yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I think it's a cool format, and especially if you're not like us and you're a casual Demon Slayer watcher, where you're not rewatching it 17 times. I think it's even more amazing for people like that, and I honestly think it's the majority. I don't think majority of people are watching it 18 times.
That's
Um,
fair. I do.
I do think it's close to the majority.
So I don't
But
mind this format, especially now that they like told us that's what to expect and everything. I can't stress that enough. Like,
mhm.
I don't mind the format. With that being said, I wish they gave you a reason other than it being on the big screen to watch it in theaters. So even if it doesn't like add to the actual storyline, even if they just had like 5 minutes of stuff that's not going to be in the show.
Like just a you're saying like show like a sparring match before like a
Right.
flashback to a sparring match between
Right.
Rengoku and who was the
Right.
Hashira he was good friends with?
Or have the demons sparring, or like another demon
Like
meeting
they're
that,
training or
yeah,
something,
something
or
that doesn't take
that
away, something that doesn't, you
that's
don't
not going to be
absolutely.
in the future season and hasn't been seen
Right.
yet,
Right, or
right?
it doesn't affect anything, but something just cool to see. You
That'd
know
be
what I
dope.
mean?
Like a quick
Like,
little flashback of the old Hashiras, which I keep
right,
saying every
something.
single
But
fucking
like,
time.
I wish they just added a value, cuz really the only thing is it's more of like a sneak peek, right? To kind of
Right.
get your whistle wet
That's the value.
before the new
Yeah,
season
yeah.
comes
You
out.
meant penis. Don't say whistle. You meant
Get
penis.
your whistle wet.
Get your
That's
penis wet.
that
That's
is
what
what
they
that
wanted.
means. Yeah.
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 Your whistle is not your penis, is it?
Yeah. Get your
Oh, it
whistle
is,
wet.
huh? That blow the
Yeah.
whistle. Dun, 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 blow the
Yeah.
whistle. He's
Yeah.
talking about his penis.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just so you guys know, we've had this conversation off camera before, but apparently in our family, because we're actual brothers, if you guys didn't know, we just didn't get like common phrases or like sayings in our household very often. So as adults, it's slowly kind of crippled us when people use common phrases, and a lot of times we don't use
Oh
them right.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird thing, a weird miss our family had.
We had a
But
different upbringing.
yeah, we did.
Just awkward.
But yep. But with that being said, back to my point, it's like, like I understand like that's why they're doing it, because it's like, hey, that's like the purpose behind it. But I wish just like 5 minutes of a like of value. You know what I mean? Like, this is why you came to the theater, to get this 5 minutes you can't get anywhere else. I
Yeah,
just
that'd be
wish
dope.
they did something like that.
That'd be dope.
Just like as like a thank you to fans
Right.
who are willing to buy a ticket and watch it
Yeah.
early. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think that'd be cool.
Yeah. Especially for how much they're charging nowadays. Dude, movie theaters are very expensive
Fuck.
nowadays. Holy shit. I remember like under $10 we could all see the movie back when we were growing up. Dude,
Yeah,
now it's just
and there
per
used to be
person it's
the dollar
18.
movie theaters, like where it's $3 a movie,
Right.
stuff like
It's like
that. We
what
used
the
to have to go
fuck?
to. Yeah, man.
Jesus Christ.
And I love
But
movie theater popcorn.
yeah. Yeah.
I
No,
love it.
I still am gonna go to any other big prominent ones that we watch
Yeah,
movie.
absolutely.
Like if Blue Lock came out in movies, I would.
Oh, 100%. Hell yeah, I would.
And shit like that. So it
I
is a
think
cool
Blue Lock would
experience
be
for those of
fucking
you
dope, just
who
as
are
sports anime
considering.
in general.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be hella dope. Just the stadium feel.
Yep.
Like if they were in one, I mean, obviously they're in a training kind of setting, but that would be dope to see like a side movie of Nagi playing when he was in a, because I think they're coming out with one with Nagi, right? From
That
his
is
past.
exactly what that
But
movie
anyway,
is. Yeah. We digress.
we
We
digress.
we digress.
This is a Blue
Yeah.
Lock review,
Yeah,
but
so we won't cover the final episode in here because we already covered the Swordsmith Village
Jesus
arc.
Christ,
Hey,
Smith
hey! I didn't. It took us 20 minutes in,
forever.
but
Gotta
and I'm
do the
sure you're gonna link
warm-ups.
that below. Yeah,
Yeah. Yes, I will have
yeah.
the
So we
Swordsmith
already
Village
covered
linked
it
below
there.
as well. So definitely check that out. We just covered that, so that way we can slide right into this. Just slide right in.
Yeah,
And one of the first things that jumps out to me when watching it is that Wind and Snake Hashira duo. And specifically speaking to this, I remember talking to you very early on about Demon Slayers, and their horrible concept of taking on
of
demons
things
upper
alone.
ranks alone.
Yep,
And uh,
you actually caught on to that pretty early.
I was like, why don't they pair these motherfuckers up? That was what I remember
Yeah,
vividly saying. Um, and it was very cool to see them be ordered together to go to that dungeon, that hideout, and fight.
You know, and it's interesting too because they also say a lot in the show that the demon slayers, like these are the 12 strongest Hashira they've ever had, but they also say the core as a whole is the weakest it's ever been.
Correct.
And I mean, they say that, but even in this movie, they got the master, and he was like, dude, we've been on the brink of extinction multiple times, like where
Yeah.
we just didn't have enough demon slayers. So it just seems like it's just kind of one of those like cycles that they
Yeah.
kind of run through, right?
Yeah. How do you like that concept? Do you like that they're struggling and that they constantly getting their asses kicked and they're just barely surviving?
You
What do you
know,
think about that plot
I honestly think it makes sense
for what the show is?
for what the show is. It makes sense because it's like,
Shows you how
yeah, if
outmatched they are, right?
right, exactly, because it's like if demons were really as formidable as the show makes them, then that should be the case. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah.
Like that should be the case. Because with a
Yeah.
demon, all you got to do to make a demon is give him a little bit of Muzan's blood, right?
Yeah. I
That's really all you got to do.
I absolutely think what made the show is killing Rengoku. Like if that didn't happen, I think we would have a completely different perspective on the plot of
A
the show.
much better one. Yeah, I
A
agree.
much
I'm
less better
glad
one.
we're on all right, dude. I
Yeah.
don't know why I keep fucking doing this to
I
me,
think
dude.
if they didn't kill
The fucking
go on
stupidest
a
opinion
monologue
ever.
about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool to see them duo and it was dope. The duo was pretty
Yeah.
dope.
Did you notice we have another R. Kelly demon on our hands?
Did I notice that R. Kelly demon?
Did you catch that?
Oh yeah.
The guy was
Yeah, I
running
just
away
caught
with
that. Yeah, with the
the guy was
girl.
running away with a girl,
Man,
and
I did
the
catch that.
Hashiras were talking
Like it's
with
always
the
a
younger
girl.
demon slayer, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, this is like the fifth girl that's gone missing."
Yep.
And I was like, "Oh, all right, anime, here we go again, dude. We
And
got
Demon Slayer
another R. Kelly
specifically.
demon. Like, what are
Yeah.
we doing here, guys?
That's,
We've already played this fucking game.
yeah.
Okay, we already killed in the unwavering arc. We already killed R. Kelly demon. Why do we have multiple R. Kelly demons? And can demons even fuck like that? Like, why are they always beautiful
No, they're
girls? You
just
know what I
tasty.
mean?
You know what I mean? They just eat them, and I
Yeah,
guess the equivalent of sex is eating them in Demon Slayer world.
I fucking guess, dude. It's fucking weird. Like, I don't understand why. Like, I mean, I do understand because it's anime. That's why.
And we
But
love them titties. Comedy Hashira, we love them titties.
all
Let's be
right, dude.
real.
Okay,
All right.
all right. But yeah, we got another R. Kelly demon taking little girls,
Well, I
and
don't
here
know if it
come the
was a little
wind and
girl though,
Snake
right?
Hashira
Do we
fucking
know?
niggas up.
Do we know if it was an underage girl?
We don't know.
Okay. Hopefully it wasn't. So if hopefully it wasn't. But anyway,
Yep. Yep. Come
I
on.
digress.
Beautiful young
Um.
women only.
Yeah. Yeah. Um. So
Yep. Yeah, they
that
were
was
at that
dope.
fucking. Oh shit!
And
Yeah,
when they jumped in to the thing,
I
weren't
was
you like,
literally
"Holy
just about
shit,
to.
that's where all the upper ranks are gonna
Yep.
go." I was like, "They're gonna
Yep.
get fucked up."
Yep.
I
That's what I just got excited. Like I just remembered that. Like I
and
was
the
like,
whole
oh shit. I was like, oh shit. They accidentally found the Infinity Castle.
right.
Fuck.
And when they jumped in, I don't know if your movie theater did it, but everybody's like, "Oh shit!" Like they didn't say shit, but everybody
No,
was like,
not one.
"Oh, dang, that sucks."
Not one
All of
voice
us
at
were
all in
like,
the movie theater.
"Ooh."
Yeah. Well, I don't live in such a big city, so
There was 3 people in there.
it's like 20, if that.
Same as us.
Yeah.
Maybe a
The
little bit more, but
They
that's it.
they had more showings, but they were later. I would assume most people went to the later ones because mine was like right at 5 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, but the other
But
one's
yeah,
past
our
guys'
whole theater
bedtime.
was like, "Oh shit," when they went in there.
Yeah, no, I was like, oh shit. Like I grabbed my son, I was like,
Yeah. He shaking his head. Oh, while still staring straight at the screen.
yeah. But yeah, that I was like, yeah, they fucking found it. What the fuck? Also, are these other demon slayers just like is it it's hard to gauge, right? Because the Hashira are such thugs.
Mhm.
And like these two dudes struggled to kill like three demons when
Like
each of the
base level
Hashira,
demons.
yeah,
And they're
when each of the
base,
Hashira were fucking
like
them without
15 at a
looking and
time.
shit. Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
like it's hard to gauge. So it's like are the demons actually strong and the Hashiras are just those dudes like that?
Right.
Or are these dudes weak and the Hashiras are still those dudes? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Like they definitely make regular demon slayers look like dog shit in this
Yeah,
show.
throughout the entire
Like
show, because even
no
the
one's looked good,
spider dude in the unwavering
and he was
arc,
fucking all them dudes up,
yeah,
and they're
they're
over
all
there
in the
like
fucking
the demon slayers are like.
yeah under his control. Yep, it's fucking
It's like, aren't they demon? Didn't they make it through that training to get? But whatever.
right. Yeah,
I digress.
yeah, but yeah,
But
it's
yeah,
just like
so another cool part was that they had that meeting, right? That all important meeting, and that was because Nezuko is walking in water.
yeah, and they're like, hey, Muzan's gonna fucking come for this nigga for sure.
Yeah.
All she needs to do is die and come back to life, and we'll start worshiping her.
Yeah. I love how they just knew Muzan was gonna try to eat her.
Oh, 100%. The second it happened, they're like,
They're like, "Oh my god, Muzan's gonna come here and eat you."
oh my god, oh my
Imagine if
god,
Tanjiro
girl.
was like, "Yes," and then at the same time, like, "Oh shit, we gotta go hide
Yeah, right.
somewhere."
Fuck. Around the
Jesus,
clock protection.
great.
Keep it going. Also, is he not going to train with all the other Hashiras?
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he's still recovering
Yeah, I
from
get
his
that.
8-hour fucking head cut off fight.
Fucking shit, dude.
Dude, that pissed me off that last time watching that in that movie theater. I'm like, how many fucking times are you gonna try to cut this dude's head off?
Yeah, you mentioned it in the fucking
And the
in the
swordsmith,
review as well. Yeah, in the review you were like, "Jesus, dude, just cut off his fucking head."
yeah, it's
Soft ass
fucking
bitch.
Jesus Christ, like
Yep.
fucking
But
hell.
dude, it's like so I was like, what are we doing here? Because it shows Zenitsu he's got to go train, and Nosuke's got to go train.
Yep, they make their comebacks. Was it cool for you seeing them again?
I was happy to see him again.
Yeah.
Like when
That,
he got away from them, I was actually I didn't I
yo,
thought that was good.
real quick, how funny was the Zenitsu Nezuko moment where
Oh,
she said,
hi, Inosuke.
"Inosuke"? Dude,
Welcome back, Inosuke.
the whole theater lost it.
Yeah,
That
once
shit was
again,
hilarious.
was not the same reaction in my movie theater. We are of two different worlds, good sir.
My world's better.
I would agree in this scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did you personally like that moment,
Yeah,
or
I
were
did.
you
I
like,
giggled.
eh?
I
Okay.
giggled. Yeah, that made
Yeah,
me
and then you
giggle.
see Inosuke going,
You're
Inosuke, Inosuke, Inosuke,
Yep.
Inosuke to
Yep.
Nezuko.
Yeah, they
That
do a
shit
good
was
job of
hilarious.
making people be themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think even when he was like trying to teach her his name, he was like, "You're my minion"
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So he was still being himself. Like he
Oh
was
yeah.
calling himself King Inosuke and shit like that.
Yeah, jumping through windows. Classic
Fucking
Inosuke.
yeah, man.
Yep.
But it's like so they do that meeting, and what's Gio's deal, man?
That is the thing, and I did see, I guess, some sort of like teaser where I remember right when the Swordsmith Village ended, they released an image of Gio facing Akaza, and they were just face to face, and it
I remember
wasn't
we talked
in
about
the
this.
show,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
You
It
just it
wasn't
was
in the
just
show,
a
so it's not
photo,
like it was a straight up spoiler. It wasn't in a manga. It
right?
was just a straight up like poster of an artist who had them two facing each other. So that's where I was like, was Gyo the one who was close to Rengoku? Or
I
was it a
don't.
different Hashira? There
I
was a
think it was a.
Hashira who
I
was close to
think there
Rengoku.
was, but I don't think it was Gio.
Okay, because I think
Um, Go ahead.
Gyo, yeah, I think, fuck, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
Gyo having acting the way he's acting.
Dude, it was weird. I didn't know what to do with it because he was like, yeah, you guys do what you want. I'm different from everybody. I was like, all right, you little bitch boy.
Well, and they didn't even give his perspective on Nezuko walking in the sun, and he vouched to have Nezuko on the thing. So you would
Right,
think they
you
would
would
have a
think
moment
that.
where he's like,
Yeah, and he
Tanjiro,
fucks with Tanjiro real hard.
right?
Yeah,
So you would think he'd have a meeting with them and go like, "How you been? How's
right.
shit been
Nothing, dude.
going?" Like
Yeah,
Nezuko's walking, and like, what happened? Nothing.
nothing at all. Yeah, it's a weird one. And in that meeting, they do the whole they go over the whole Demon Slayer marks, which are the temperature over 102, the heart rate over 200 beats per minute, and you have to be in extreme life threatening conditions, right?
Yeah,
So they're all essentially doing this training so they can all kind of get the mark, and then
right.
they don't tell you They're like, oh, we do find out something that if you do get the mark, this is what happens,
Yeah.
and then they cut it off. But they obviously clearly all die after they get the
Yeah.
mark, right?
They were
Like you
like,
don't cut it off before you say you live happy long lives.
yeah, they made it very dramatic. They're like, yeah, and then inevitably they all and
Cut,
then it
cut,
just cuts. It's
yeah.
like, oh, live happily ever after? Yeah, sure.
That was one where it was so stupid. It didn't even like normally moments like that give me anxiety because I'm just like, say the word, dude, say the
Say
word.
it.
But
Say it.
this one, no anxiety at all. I was like, they
Yeah.
all clearly die
Yeah.
when they get the mark, right?
Yeah.
Keep in mind, guys, we have no idea. This is all speculation. We don't read
Right.
ahead. We don't read
You can't
mangas.
read mangas.
Yeah, we don't look it up on the internet. We don't watch spoilers on YouTube. Nothing. We have no idea what happens.
No clue.
But I'm pretty sure they all die.
Yeah. Yeah. So dang, man. I want to see Gio fight an upper rank so bad.
Me too.
I
Me
want to see
too,
him fight a
motherfucker.
fucking upper rank.
After watching him fight that fucking spider dude
Right.
and just
Right.
float through his head.
Well, and knowing that Mitsuri and Muichiro both manifested marks, I'm just so intrigued to see him manifest a mark and it be against someone who's dope.
Oh shit!
You know what I
Also,
mean?
we get to
Because
see the crybaby, Hashira.
right,
That
I'm excited to see that
when he did the
motherfucker too.
fucking
And
clap
it,
and just gravity, just fucking start pulling niggas down. I
yeah,
was like, yo,
this nigga's clapping. Where his swords at?
right? Like I was like, yo,
This
I was like,
nigga
I
even
was
need a
like,
sword?
what does he do? Rip heads off with fucking
Yeah.
fucking nitrine nails? Like, what's going on here, dude?
Yeah, like is his arms the sword or some shit?
Yeah,
Where
because
he's
I was
just
like,
out here.
because I remember thinking, I was like, why is this dude in charge of the meeting? Like, I don't know this nigga. Like, who the fuck are
Yeah,
you, dog? And then that
yeah,
clap, I was like, oh, okay, I guess he should be hosting the meeting. I'm sure he's probably the strongest. That's fucking
yeah,
wild.
yeah,
He's no
yeah.
Rengoku,
He
but
looks like the strongest for sure.
yeah, Rengoku is the strongest.
Yeah. What happened to him?
He's alive and well. He went and he's with his father right now.
You
They're
sure?
they're helping train the little brother.
You fact check that?
Yeah. Did you miss it?
Yeah, I didn't. I missed
Dude,
that.
I have a very clear understanding of things. You just got to keep
Okay.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
last time I saw him, he had a like big ass blue arm in his chest.
See, that's what I thought, but no,
Oh,
that's not what
okay.
happened.
No, it
Yeah,
wasn't. I must have
no.
been seeing shit.
Yeah, I think we just had one of those like joint dream thingies. It's whatever
Oh,
though.
okay.
It's all good.
Okay.
Don't even
Fair
worry
enough.
about it.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
but
So yeah, the mark was cool. And what do you think about the mark? Overall thoughts? Like,
yeah,
do you think it's too strong? Do you think that
like it makes him like overpowered.
Muichiro's like just smacked the shit out of the dude once he was like it was just too easy?
Marichiro's a prodigy, so that one kind of made a little more sense where he didn't struggle as much as
Mitsuri. Because
Mitsuri.
Mitsuri never ended up beating that dude.
Right.
She
And
was just stalling.
she ended up about to die.
Yeah.
And so I don't
With them
but
titties
but
out.
she also fought the lower ranked of the
Anime
two.
titties.
Yeah. She also fought the
Yeah.
lower ranked of the two. So I don't think it's overpowered just because I think the top 3 and Muzan are gonna be fucking
So fucking
insanely
ridiculous.
powerful.
Dude, how epic is that Muzan fight gonna be?
Bro. I'm ready for it. Demon Slayer, I swear to God, there are rumors that final arc, because that's the next arc, is the final arc.
Mm-hmm.
So there's
It's
only
only
one
two
more
more
arc.
arcs?
Yep, only 2 more arcs total. One more arc
Including
after this one.
Yeah,
Uh,
including this one.
yeah, and so I've heard there's rumors.
So
None of this has been confirmed.
real
There are
quick,
rumors.
they're moving fast.
Yeah.
Fast.
Yeah.
Faster than I come
There we go. Yep.
on a Sunday night. All right, go
There
ahead.
you go. Yeah, there are rumors that they're gonna split it, kind of like how AOT did it, where they're gonna split it into like 3
Two parts.
movies.
Oh shit, 3 movies. Wait,
Yeah.
what? They're only gonna release it as a movie?
Yep, they're gonna do a movie, wait a few years, do a movie, wait a few years, do the movie. Which if they do that, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. So please do not do that.
Where did you hear that?
It was coming out as a big deal. It was right after that last season ended.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Why the fuck would they do that?
because they hate me
Yeah,
and
that doesn't
nobody
make any
wants me to
sense.
be happy.
Yeah.
I think it makes sense that they don't want me to be happy. That makes perfect sense to me. Nobody wants me to be happy.
Right.
It'd
Yeah,
be
and
weird if they wanted that.
And speaking of the demon mark and how easy it was to or demon mark, the
Let's call it
whatever
the Demon
mark,
Slayer mark. Yeah,
demon slayer mark.
yeah,
Speaking of that, and then how fucking easy it was, they didn't release who the next big time demon's gonna be for this arc
yeah. That's right.
specifically.
They did
There's
not.
got to be one. It's not just them training, right? There's no way.
It doesn't make sense that it would be that. I mean, it's not the way. It
It
wouldn't
needs more
surprise me.
action.
It'd be cool if they did,
Or
and
maybe
like
they
they
have
found
them
a
go out
different.
on little missions or
Right.
something and
Kind of
just
like
not
how
high
kind of like
level.
the unwavering arc where
Yeah.
he's, they're going on side missions and this and that.
Working
But
on new shit.
yeah, I think this is where they're going to really add some depth to all the Hashiras.
Yeah.
And I still agree with my thoughts on that on our last episode where we covered the Swordsmith Village where I think
Hmm.
they're planning something big, right? Cuz they asked Miss Tamayo to come to the Demon
Yes.
Slayer
That
core
was the next
place.
big thing.
Yeah,
Right.
where I was
And
like, "Yo,
yeah. Why not bring the bitch who just can fucking see the
dude,
future
so
and tell you that
right,
Nezuko's gonna
right,
walk in sun?
right." But dude, so when they took that crow to her, or when that crow went to her, did you think it was the Master's crow right out of the gate?
No.
No, I
No,
thought it
I
was
just thought
fucking
it was a
Muzan. I thought it was Muzan sent a crow. I thought he somehow got a crow and
yeah.
sent it over to her and was gonna like fucking
Yeah,
say some like, "Hey, I need you to bring me Nezuko" or some shit like that. It fucked me up for a second.
right. Yeah. It didn't look like a friendly crow at all.
No, no, not at all.
Yeah.
And
So that
so it
was a
was,
cool little spin.
yeah, I like that. And I also didn't realize because in one of the first in the Unwavering arc, the Master actually tells Tanjiro to say hi to Lady Tamayo for him.
Uh-huh.
So I had always thought they were just already friends.
I think they just didn't trust her to that level at the
Yeah,
time. At
what
the
I
time.
personally think, and that's possible. What I personally think is along those lines, but not quite. Like, well, what I thought at least, but it doesn't seem like that's the case anymore. But what I thought was that he potentially like worked with her in the past, and she just preferred to do her own thing. So I thought he like would work with her from time to time
Like outside
because
of inviting her.
outside of inviting just had worked with her from time to time. He's
Uh-huh.
like, "Hey, you should join the Demon Slayer Corps." And she was just like, "Nah, I'm
Well,
good.
she
I
made
like
it a
doing my
point
own
to say
thing."
that she's never been asked to go there.
Right,
She did make it a point to say
which is
that.
why I was like when I watched this, I was like, "Wait, this isn't at all what I pictured their relationship
Oh,
to
so
be."
you're saying you thought it was that way,
Mhm.
and then this happened, and then you okay,
Yep, that's exactly what I'm saying. I
okay,
was
yeah. So
it looks like I was wrong. I still
and
could be right, but it looks like I was wrong.
and clearly that's gonna mean something. You would think
It's
that they
got to.
wouldn't do that
It's got
unless
to be
she
super
makes an
significant,
impact,
right?
right? So it'll be very, very interesting to see
Dude, I'll
what
tell you
impact
what,
she
it'd be
has.
weird. It'd be weird. It'd be funny. I'd probably be mad about it, but it like if I look back on it, it'd probably be funny if they did that, made that such a big moment and literally means nothing.
Yeah,
That'd
it's
be kind of
possible because
it
of
would
how
upset
fast it
me. Yeah,
moves.
it would upset me, but I do think it would also be kind of funny.
Like, do you think there's a chance? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Like
Maybe
just in the
like
anime, him show up with the crow and him be like, "Hey, we want you to help study Nezuko. This shit's huge." She just goes, "No, thank you." And then the crow flies back, and she's like, "Yeah." She said, "No, thank you." He's like, "Oh, all right." And they just continue on with the story, never
sure,
talk about it again.
yeah. And then at the very, very end, she comes back and says, "You did it." It's like,
Yep.
bitch, where were you?
Yeah, nigga, where was you?
Yeah, exactly.
But
But yeah, a lot of fun little teasers in
yeah.
that new episode, and
Now, go ahead. The last thing I wanted to bring up is something that we had talked about real quick.
you could
Which
just go with
is
it. Yeah.
yeah, which is I know you had brought this to my attention and I want it as well, where they did say they were going to bring up some of the retired Hashira and right when they to help with the training, but right when he said they were bringing up the retired Hashira, they showed Tengen or Lord Tengen,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Do you think they're going to call up like Gramps and Earl
I fucking
Kodaki
hope.
and dude,
I hope. I've been calling for that since Unwavering arc. Like I want to see them
I would like to
either
see that.
play a role in helping currently or like get some sort of shout out, like some
Yeah.
sort of back
Also,
story.
final question. Do you think we're gonna see all the people that are left, all the Hashira that are left? Do you think we're gonna see all their breathing forms? Because it doesn't seem like we see all the forms.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
think
like
we'll see.
form 2, form 3, form
Oh,
4.
oh, that's what you meant. I
Yeah,
was mistaking form with style. My bad.
gotcha, gotcha.
I don't know. I haven't been keeping track of every single. There's 10 or 15 forms per.
Oh well, there's 12 Hashira. They all have different breathing styles, so who knows how many there are out there?
Because I think only
But
Thunder. Actually, yeah, each one has a different number of forms. Because Thunder only has like
right,
4, right?
I think
Because I'm pretty sure Gramps mentioned to what's his face that there's
right.
only 4, and then Zenitsu was like, "There's only 4," like imitating him.
Yeah,
Um, but anyway, great
yeah.
question
So
because that would be cool to see Thunder breathing
I
other
and I
forms
right, and I figured that would be in this arc, right?
where they're
When we're s-
learning new
where they're
forms.
like developing and stuff. You would see
They
all
better,
of their forms go through it like
yeah,
that, dude.
and maybe give a little description.
I would watch a full episode of them just going through their forms,
Yeah,
not even fighting people, just going through their forms.
right. And I hope they explain a little bit more in detail as to why they do each form.
Yeah.
Like
That would
just a
be
little bit.
yeah,
You don't need to go
like the
super
reasoning
crazy.
behind it. Like
Yeah,
typically
like
I do this
so
for this
in form
and
1
I
you're
do that
here,
for
in
that.
form 2
Yeah.
you're this is why you're doing just a
That'd
quick
be cool.
little thing.
Yeah.
But I doubt it. I think they're just
Yeah.
going to be like, "Hey, this is form 5," or "Hey, this is."
Right. But any last thoughts before we get out of here now that we're kind of wrapping up?
No, just super excited. That's kind of my
Yeah.
my
Me
overall
too.
thoughts.
I'm
I
really
enjoyed
excited.
the first episode. I love that they're starting to pair people up. I love that they're starting to work as a unit. And that's the concept of pretty much every single fucking shonen, which
Yeah.
is winning numbers, not by yourself unless your name is Goku. So
Fair enough.
shout
And
out to
even then,
Goku.
let your son do it.
um,
But yeah, man,
yeah,
I'm excited.
your final thoughts?
I'm really excited for this. I think the movie did the trick, wet my whistle, and now I'm
Mm-hmm.
like now I really want it. And I'm like, fuck, dude, how long do we have to wait?
Yeah, you really want it, don't you?
Yep, yep, sure do, and I don't want to wait for
Give it to me
it.
now. I want it now.
I want it now. But
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm
Yes.
ready for this arc to come. I think you had it on our early candidate for anime of the year.
No, I had
Oh, My Hero. You had
My
My Hero.
Hero.
Okay, my bad. My bad.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think
so
you
that
had Demon Slayer, didn't you?
I think I might have. I'd have to go back and watch the video again. But
You remember mine, bitch.
I got it wrong, sir.
Oh yeah. True.
I did not remember yours.
Fair enough.
Yeah. What's up? Blew that argument a bit.
Yep.
Bits.
I'll give you that one.
Fuck. All
You're
right.
right.
Time to wrap it up. It's just about to get weird.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we appreciate every single fucking one of you. I'm excited. I
Woo!
only messed up once or twice during this anime
Yeah.
podcast, and I almost just messed up right now,
Are
but
you all
luckily
right?
got my thoughts
You
together.
might want to transfer it over to
It's
me.
quitting time. It's
All
quitting
right.
time.
So, guys, we'll have the Swordsmith Village arc review linked below.
Yes,
Thank you
sir.
guys, man. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below. Comment. Did you go into the movie theaters? Did you watch it? Who'd you watch it with? Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? What did you want to see that you
Is your
didn't
mom
see?
single?
All that shit. Yeah. Did your mom got big anime titties? Does she not? I don't know.
Let us
Only
know.
one way to find out.
Yep. Blackie wants to know what the mama situation's like.
Goddamn right I do. All
But, all
mamas
right.
need love.
All right, guys. Comedy House Shira.
Blackie Chan.
We out.
We out.